Hi guys, so I'm going to be introducing you to a new real-time strategy game. This is going to be released in 2022, I think in the spring, and it's called Crossfire Legion. It's a little bit like a mashup between Command and Conquer and Starcraft. At the moment we're in a technical beta test, which you can still join if you wanted to give this game a little try yourself. If you just go onto the Steam page, you'll be able to register and you'll generally get access to it within 24 hours, but it's only open until the 4th of February, so we've probably got about a week left, so do jump on it if it does interest you. But I'm going to introduce you to a little bit of a gameplay for it. So it's only really got multiplayer stuff at the moment available, but you can play against the AI. So we're just going to set up a game against the AI just to demonstrate exactly what we're doing. We're going this one actually, it's a smaller one. I've been playing the other map, but we'll have a look at this one. So let's add in the opponents. So we've got two factions at the moment. I think there is a third one being added. We've got Global Risk and we have the Blacklist. So we'll go for Global Risk. These are the ones I've been playing with. We've got a sort of weapon or unit loadout there. I don't know whether that changes at all at any point. But you do sort of have this hero guy. Is not really a unit in the game, but it just means that you get these abilities that you can use. And that fire at will one is pretty strong. But enough of that, let's dive in, and I'll explain as we go. Okay, so basically you start off with the core base. These are your resource collection points. You've got materials and you've got fuel, and these are all your workers. So it's quite simple in terms of, you know, that's just how you collect your resources. You just send your workers over to them and they'll just go back and forth to your core base. Now you can get more and more resources. We'll see across the map we've got all these little extra spaces really where you can build more core bases and get more resources. So you're going to want to expand. You're going to want to get some map control fairly quickly with this particular game. So just putting down a building there, it's sort of like a house. That's going to increase my population. I'll put a second one down. They're calling it a logistics depot. It doesn't actually tell you within the description there that this actually provides population space. So the first time I actually played this game, I was very confused. Good thing about it is as well is your workers don't actually need to sit and build the buildings. They just kind of assign it to be dropped off and then it'll automatically build. There you go, you see my population count's gone up. So yeah, at this point I think you know, a good start is just to try and fill up the workers at each one of these resources. So you get 10 on materials, 5 on fuel there. Got the barracks down, so I'm going to make a few troops quite early on. Purely because the enemy AI seems to do the same. They come raiding you with a load of troops very early on in the game, so it's quite important to get some defenses ready as soon as you can. We're going to upgrade the core base once we've got 200 fuel. It's going to be a little while yet before we're at that point, but essentially once we've upgraded the core base we'll be able to make better buildings. So I think we can get the factory once we're at core base level 2. And then you can upgrade it to core base level 3, and then that will just unlock different units. Okay, cool. So what I'm going to do as well is send another worker over up to this top section, just to try and perhaps capture, secure that area. And what I might do as well, actually, is get another one. So I'm going to start getting some better buildings. We can get an armory. Essentially that will enable me to upgrade the units, which is certainly what we want. So let's go attack move down there. So I need to get the armory. Can't get it yet. We do need the tier 2 actually, so we'll just send that worker up there. We'll upgrade the core base and we should get the tier 2 very soon. Okay, there we go. Can actually make it now. So I did do an attack move. As you can see, we are against the enemy so far. We're both playing as the same faction. So I've not actually had a look at the other faction yet. Just trying to get my head around this one. Get used to what this faction is all about. Right, we'll get some more resources in. And tier 2 is just about to come in. So what I'm going to do is get a factory down. I'll get a couple of factories down actually. Or just the one. Don't know why he cancelled my other one. There you go, let's get a second one down. So I'm going to go perhaps attack the enemy a little bit. Just to see exactly what it is that they're up to. And then take it from there. So you can upgrade all of your core bases, but there's not really any point from what I can see. It says that it increases pop capacity, but I've not actually noticed that happen, which is a bit strange, because initially that's how I thought you could increase your population space, but yeah, it's not the case, unfortunately. So I'm going to need some more of these buildings. Oh, I can't get one there. Put one there. Materials are piling up, so I do need to let's upgrade to tier 3 core base. And then we could probably start looking at expanding even further actually. So let's try and send a worker over to this section. And then we'll see what happens. So if we look at the barracks now, we can actually get... Oh no, we can't get rocket troopers. I need to upgrade that. But we can then get rocket troopers. Rocket troopers are really, really strong. So I certainly recommend trying to get hold of those. They're fantastic against the vehicles. So I'm going to get some of these cavaliers. These are very good against infantry, and they're very fast. They're effectively scout units. There we go, I can make the rocket troopers now as well. Get that one filled up with workers, and then we can send some more over to this side of the map. Okay, so I'm going to upgrade the factories, and that would just help me to get better buildings. Don't really need to do anything with that. Do getting some upgrades. Go for the vehicle one first. So your population limit in this game is 200, but all of your units have different population like attributes, perhaps. I don't know. That's probably not the right word. But the big tanks you can get, I think they're worth 6 population. The Cavaliers are worth 5. Oh, they're actually worth 14, those big tanks. So much bigger than I thought they were. Let's go down there. Let's do some sort of raiding. Now, the big problem with this, in my opinion, is that you can't actually assign control groups. You do have a hotkey for selecting units. You've got F1, F2, F3 and F5. F1 selects all of your infantry, F2 selects all of your vehicles, F5 selects everything. So a little bit annoying, because if you want to be attacking on 2 different fronts, you can't control group them. So that's a little bit frustrating. A little bit frustrating. I am going to get another factory down. Or perhaps another couple of factories actually. So I really want to ramp up the production of the tanks because they effectively just win everything. The strongest thing. We'll get some of these rocket troopers as well. They're pretty good. Oh, they killed off all my cavaliers there. That was a bit frustrating. Never mind. That's fine. Yeah, we've certainly got a decent amount of resources, I think, now. I don't think we really need anything else for the time being. Once these come in, I'll get those upgraded, and then we'll kind of see what happens. But just keep getting the upgrades in. I might actually build another factory, actually, and then I can get those in a little bit quicker. Not factory, armory. And can just get those in a little bit quicker. Sounds as though they're using their fire at will ability now. Okay, I'm going to use mine. So I've just used special ability. It's going to just kind of bombard there, but they've ran off super loud. I think they really need to decrease the volume on that. I mean, it sounds good, but it's just way too loud. Oh, I need some more. Of these things. Get another one there. I mean, ideally, you want to be placing these around the your other buildings, just because they do offer some sort of armor buff to your buildings. So yeah, definitely gonna want to do that. But okay, population is up. Okay, I probably just need one more, and then I can say I'm at full pop. Then I think. So I'm going to get some more rocket troopers just because they are pretty good. And then essentially we're going to just go on the attack. Just keep getting some more of these upgrades. So we are at level 1 tanks and level 1 troopers at the moment. We're going to want to get the levels a bit higher up there. Oh, we're going to need another one of those. So you can get defensive turrets and stuff. But they die pretty easily. They're not that good. I think the air turrets are probably good, but your rocket troopers deal with them pretty easily, so don't really have to worry about them too much. Okay, we're kind of at maximum population. I'm going to actually going to take a few of these workers and just sacrifice them, essentially. Like so. That's a lot of rocket troopers. See, the rocket troopers are going to make quite short work of the tanks there. Unfortunately, hopefully you can still hear me over all of that bombardment. Okay, that went better than I thought it was going to, so that's good. So then the enemy's retreating. So this capture point here, when you go through it, it gives you quite a good line of sight, quite a good bit of vision, I think. There we go. So yeah, we can see that they're escaping. So I'm just going to go down to this section, just wipe out all of their troopers from down there as much as I can, and essentially just going to set my gather points down there as well. So yeah, you'll see these turrets just go down super quickly. Now, whether it's just because I'm using these badass tanks, but yeah, they do go down pretty quickly. So it does mean that you can kind of get on top of the game very fast. If you've got a decent enough army, you've got all your upgrades and stuff. There we go. Okay. Have I not got the... So I researched the ability for hull down. Oh yeah, that's what that is. So the tanks have got an ability called hull down. Essentially, that stops them from moving, but they have increased armor whenever you've got hull down working. So it's quite a good one to use. They're just using their ability, so let's get out of the way of that. So they've got this support unit, which sort of sends an electromagnetic pulse out, and it just kind of disables your troopers, your tanks a little bit. So that's pretty good. Ooh! Ah, I'm being attacked. Did not realise that. Okay, let's quickly head up to the top.
Move order acknowledged. New order, stand by. Northeast grid area. Deploy building. Deploy building. Negative.
Oh man.
New order, stand by.
Quickly need to get some houses. Because they've just obliterated everything up there.
Reposition to tagged area. North grid area. Begin now. New order, stand by. Deploy building.
Okay, so I've lost that bit of the
Structure building.
that little bit of my base,
Under fire.
which is fine. I should be able to clear this up. Just caught me out of position.
Good on structure.
So you see that tank there? It's just gone into the hull down ability.
Ready. Send it.
I'm going to do the same.
Tank lost. North grid area.
And let's try and get some more tanks
New order,
on the
stand by.
go.
Deploy building. Begin now. Deploy building. Reposition to tagged area.
Okay, we'll try and get that bit of base up and running again.
Deploy building. Ready. Send it. Research complete. Ready. Begin now. Research complete. Structure build. We need to hold down.
Okay,
Make it happen.
let's get as many troops back again as we can.
Order. Stand by.
We'll get back on collecting resources.
New order. Stand by. Ready.
Cool, that's that dealt with then. So let's
Operations.
I can go in there and heal up my tanks, which would be good. Definitely need to be doing that.
Ready.
This area is secured still, so essentially I just need to sit here and chill out. So I'm just going to set my gather points back down there. Now I've just cleared that up.
Ready.
Let these guys heal up and then I'll send them
Reporting for
forward,
duty.
or at least
Move order acknowledged.
those ones. Those three at full health can go forward.
Move order acknowledged.
He's at full health now.
Order acknowledged.
This one's going to be at full health in a minute. I can send that one forward. And we do have fully upgraded tanks now, so
Move order
we're
acknowledged.
looking pretty good in that respect. Should I get rid of... see, this is the annoying thing. You can't actually
Make it happen.
delete units
Contact
as well,
enemy
which
target.
you could certainly do with
Ready.
having that ability to do so.
Ready. Under fire from enemy infantry. Move order engaging small enemy force. Southeast grid area. Repositioning.
So I'm doing okay there. I'm losing quite a lot, so I'm going to need
Southeast grid area.
more of those. Now there probably is a better like counter system here that I'm probably not taking advantage of. I've just lost quite a lot of troops there.
Positioning. Ready. Send it. Going into holdout.
See, the rocket troopers just obliterate the tanks, so yeah, probably going to need a load more of those. What I'm going to do actually is set up a little bit of a forward
Order.
base.
Stand by. Reposition
Think.
to tagged area. Reporting for duty. Good to go for
Get some more of those on the go. Get a load more of those rocket troopers, as I say, because they are pretty good.
Ready. Under turret fire. New orders, stand by. Reposition to tagged area. Deploy building. Rocket trooper loadout complete.
Okay, so
Begin now. Deploy
get some
building.
factories.
Deploy building. Enemy turret. Contact. Enemy turret. Deploy building. Begin
And
now.
get some barracks as well.
Deploy building. Begin now. Deploy building.
I mean, to be honest, I kind of feel like all you need is rocket troopers
Grid area.
in some respect.
Rocket trooper here. Ready. Ready.
Okay,
Contact.
getting into a bit of trouble there.
Order acknowledged. Training facility.
Use my fire at will special ability there.
Training facility.
Boom.
Ready. Send it. Factory is up.
Cool. Factory's up.
Procedures. Commence upgrade procedures.
Get all these
Commence
upgraded.
upgrade procedures.
And we can just spam out a load of rocket troops after that.
Facility. Move order acknowledged. Fortifying position in hold down mode.
Okay, there we go. Pull down mode. Just leave them there. Okay.
Ready.
Yeah, okay, cool. Doing okay. Probably do another couple of tanks, but
Training facility.
can I repair that?
Reposition to tag area.
Ah, okay, you can repair your tanks, so I'm going to do that. Assuming that's repairing it.
Factory has reached level 2.
No.
New order, stand by. Negative.
Yeah, it says repair structure, not repair vehicle. Okay, let's
Make it happen.
just queue up loads of these rocket troopers.
Make it happen.
Get some more tanks.
Ready. Send it.
And after that, we'll just go on the attack.
Ready. Send it. Rocket trooper loadout complete. Deactivating holdout. Ready. Send it. Repositioning.
Cool.
Repositioning.
It's going fairly well.
Make it happen. Ready. Send it. Repositioning. Rocket trooper loadout complete. Ready. Send it.
I feel like I could do with some actual normal infantry just to kill off these rocket troopers.
Ready. Send it. Ready. Send it. Make it happen. Ready. Rocket trooper loadout complete.
So they're definitely causing me some issues.
Negative. Ready. Send it.
I don't know why I'm dying so easily there. It's a little bit frustrating.
Reporting for duty. Make it happen. Rocket trooper loadout complete. Negative.
There we go. Let's just get those down here.
Ready. Ready. Rocket trooper here. Rocket trooper here. Contact. Enemy turret. Repositioning.
Right. Okay.
Ready.
Let's try again.
Repositioning.
We really need to get into
For
this
duty.
base here.
Reporting for duty. Moving in on target.
What's that hangar?
Order acknowledged. Ready. Ready. Send it.
Yeah. So it's taken a little bit of
Negative. Duty.
a little bit of time to break these guys down, but slowly chipping away.
Ready. Send it.
Slowly chipping away.
Make it happen. Commence upgrade procedures. Reporting
Should have some more tanks coming down soon, yeah.
Reporting for duty. Negative. Reporting for duty.
Insufficient population.
Ready. Ready. Repositioning. Repositioning.
Need to keep the pressure on. So let's go back in.
Positioning.
I think we're just going to go in, we'll hunker down,
Going into holdout.
and then just see what happens.
Upgrade Herald sonic emitters. Ready. Send it. Ready. Ready. Send
Okay,
it.
it's not going too badly. See, that hold down ability
Ready.
certainly makes a big difference.
Ready. Send it. Deactivating holdout. Going into holdout.
I mean, they're out of resources now, so
Ready. Fuel at the ready.
hopefully it won't take long to break in.
Make it happen. Me. Ready.
There we go, we're
Move order
doing quite well now, I think.
reporting for duty. Move order acknowledged. Contact enemy turret. Herald signal range boost complete. Ready. Send it.
Yeah, just obliterating everything now.
Send it. Contact enemy turret.
Herald ready and awaiting orders.
Let's do the hold down again.
Roger, on the move. Roger, on the move.
We'll try and do this
Roger,
shield.
Contact enemy turret.
Try and give him a bit more protection.
Turret.
But yeah, we should be doing okay here. This is certainly going to be game over very, very soon.
Ready. Send it.
I think I just need to kill this core base,
Contact enemy turret.
and then it will be game over.
Reporting for duty.
Just wait for that to go down,
Discipline brings
and there you go. So your win condition is kill all the core bases, but that's it for Crossfire Legion. Hope you enjoyed a little bit of an introduction to this game. It's certainly quite a fun game. I think it could potentially have some really good esports potential, so we'll see what develops with this one and how the game develops going forward. But that's it, guys. I'll see you on the next one.